Welcome. Today, we're stepping back in time to explore the evolution of America's most iconic holiday. We all know July 4th, but the story of how it became our national birthday is far more complex and fascinating than you might realize. From a secret vote in a sweltering Philadelphia hall to the dedication of national monuments, these are the 15 moments that defined the 4th of July. Our journey begins on July 2nd, 1776. While we celebrate the 4th, it was actually today that the Continental Congress took the monumental step of voting for independence. John Adams was so convinced of this date's importance that he predicted it would be celebrated with pomp and parade, bonfires, and illuminations. He wasn't wrong about the celebration, just off by 2 days. So, why the 4th? That was the day the Congress formally adopted the final text of the Declaration. This shift in date changed history forever. The document was immediately sent to printer John Dunlap. He worked through the night to produce about 200 copies, known as the Dunlap broadsides, to be sent across the colonies. Only 26 survived today. The words didn't reach the public immediately. It wasn't until July 8th that the Declaration was read aloud to a crowd in Philadelphia for the first time. Tradition says the Liberty Bell rang out that day. This event introduced the world to the revolutionary concepts of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. On July 9th, the news reached New York. George Washington had the Declaration read to his troops, sparking a literal revolution in the streets. Soldiers and citizens toppled the lead statue of King George III. They melted it down to create 42,000 musket balls, turning the king's image into ammunition for freedom. By the first anniversary in 1777, Philadelphia was ready to celebrate. This set the precedent for everything we do today. Ships in the harbor fired a 13-gun salute, and the city was illuminated with bonfires and fireworks, marking a tradition of patriotic pride that has never dimmed. In 1783, as the Revolutionary War was ending, celebrations like the one in Worcester, Massachusetts, began to unify the national identity. Military parades and grand dinners for veterans helped transition the 4th from a radical act of rebellion into a shared national holiday for all. In 1791, President George Washington attended a celebration in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where the growing culture of American manufacturing was on full display. Toasts were made with locally distilled whiskey. This highlighted a burgeoning American economy, a culture that would eventually lead to the Whiskey Rebellion. Fast forward to the 50th anniversary in 1826. In Boston, the air was filled with patriotic orations and new music. Charles Sumner gave a famous speech, and the hymn Hail Columbia was performed, reinforcing the legacy of the founders for a new generation. That same day, an incredible coincidence occurred. Two of the most important founders, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, passed away within hours of each other. Adams's rumored final words were, "Jefferson still survives." He didn't know his friend and rival had died just hours earlier on that very same afternoon. In 1831, the 4th of July in Baltimore saw a performance that would change American culture forever. Though not yet our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner was performed, popularizing the song as a patriotic standard a full century before its official adoption. On July 4th, 1848, the nation took a concrete step toward honoring its first president by laying the cornerstone of the Washington Monument. Though it would take decades to complete, this act symbolized the commitment to preserving the memory of the foundational figures of the Republic. The 4th of July, 1863, was perhaps the most significant since 1776. It marked a turning point in the struggle for the Union's survival. As the Confederate Army retreated from Gettysburg and Vicksburg surrendered, the nation was reunified in principle on its own birthday. In 1876, the Centennial International Exhibition in Philadelphia showcased a nation that had transformed into an industrial powerhouse. The Corliss steam engine symbolized the shift from agrarian colonies to a world-leading industrial power, all while celebrating 100 years of independence. On July 4th, 1884, France officially presented the Statue of Liberty to the United States in a ceremony held in Paris. This gift symbolized the enduring friendship between two nations and the ideals of liberty that would soon welcome millions of immigrants to American shores. Finally, in 1939, a 4th of July event at Yankee Stadium produced one of the most emotional moments in American sports history. Lou Gehrig, facing a terminal illness, declared himself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. His message of perseverance resonated with a nation still healing. From a secret vote to a stadium of tears, these 15 moments show that the 4th of July is more than just fireworks. It's the ongoing story of a nation's ideals. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. What's your favorite 4th of July tradition? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.